As a kid, I was just always outside. Loved climbing trees, finding insects. I actually did think I was going to be like an entomologist. That was what I thought I was going to do. I wasn't exactly the most studious of students. Definitely one of those kids that handed in their assignment like either late or last minute. I started powerlifting when I was about the age of 15. Discovered pretty quickly that I maybe wasn't tall enough for basketball. Ditched that idea and started competing at the age of around 16. And then 2018 I was national champion, which was a pretty big achievement. And you know what? I've loved it. I've never really stopped. Hi, my name is Lola Usback. I'm studying a Bachelor of Human Nutrition at UC, and I work in student advocacy as a student advocacy officer. I'm about 3 weeks shy, I think, of getting my Year 12 certificate, listening to all of my friends talk about the fact, they're going to university, and I just remember like having this wave of panic wash over me, thinking, oh, I want to go to university now. So I basically ran to the careers office, asked them if I had any way of going to university, and that's when I discovered that UC has the Diploma of Health program at UC College, and that's kind of what led me there. I just kind of felt out of place, I think, in my first year, and it really was an adjustment to kind of get into the rhythm of things, handing in assignments. It wasn't all sunshine and rainbows in my first year, but like anything, it was just an adjustment. I never saw myself as someone who kind of put their hand up, but the experiences I've had being on the Student Representative Council, working in student advocacy, being the president of the Nutrition Society, those kind of things has been really, great. I was elected to be the UC College Student Representative. And essentially I kind of was a voice for the UC College cohort and kind of representing them at meetings and things like that. And then being on the student council, you're obviously working with a bunch of other students to kind of have a say in university decisions. Something that I love about the job is it's more rewarding when like a student can walk away from the office, knowing that they have the power to handle their concerns without my assistance. I think that's really cool. The great thing about studying nutrition is it introduces you to such a broad range of sciences, and during my first year I realised that I really enjoy anatomy, so that's why I decided to go medical imaging route instead. Something that's really great about exercising in any form is you don't usually have your device with you or your desk nearby, so you can kind of leave work and study at home, and when you're in the gym or playing on the oval, that's your time and that's all that you're focusing on. All those other things are kind of not in your mind as much. I think if my 17-year-old self was to learn that I was not only continuing university study but going into or considering a Masters of Medical Imaging, I think they'd be very, very confused and proud. My advice is to just go for it. I was so fearful. I honestly thought that I wasn't going to like it. I thought I was going to drop out. I thought I was going to fail, and I did fail one class, but I just think it's important. If it's something that you want, I feel like you should just keep going and really make use of all of the support services that UC has, because that's like the brilliant thing about UC College. They really are holding your hand to make sure that you get to where you want to go.